Today, we're going to talk about the Honda Transalp. I remember feeling confused when seeing the Honda Transalp advertising when it first came out in the 1980s. At the time, I had no idea what this strange and wonderful creature was. Only now, with the clarity of hindsight, I realized I was looking at the future. Honda released the very first model in 1986 and referred to it as New Concept Touring Motorcycle. At the time, it wasn't exactly a new concept. BMW and other brands were also creating adventure models that could eat up highway miles and behave reasonably well off-road. But of course, the Transalp had Honda's legendary reliability, which almost guaranteed it would become popular. The first model was 583 cc's and ran from 1986 to 1999. Although it was a bit heavy, it had the 21-inch front wheel, which was good for off-road manners. It was certainly ahead of its time. The second generation ran from 2000 to 2007, and the engine was up to 650 cc's. This is the bike that you see our test rider riding in Romania. Generation 3, it ran from 2008 to 2012. The engine went to 680 cc's, and oddly, they put a smaller 19-inch front wheel on it. And finally, Generation 4. In 2023, Honda released the XL750. It went back to the 21-inch front wheel, and Honda finally got serious about shedding some weight. Curb weight is 208 kilograms, which is similar to the competition, Yamaha's Tenere 700 and KTM's 890. So how reliable is the Transalp? The first and second gen 600 and 650 cc models, owners say the engine is incredibly reliable. Generally, the only issues reported by some riders are an overly soft suspension, soft brakes, and cheap plastics that break easily. The Transalp Gen 3 700 model, again, very reliable. A few owners reported rattles in the head unit, spokes that rusted easily, and a bit of a head shake. What about the new Transalp 750 model? Although it hasn't been around long enough to have any long-term reports, there is some great news. Early reports indicate that it will be cheaper than all of its competitors, which include the KTM 890, the Tenere 700, Aprilia Touareg, and even the Chinese-made CF Moto 800 MT. We scanned a pile of current reviews to find complaints about the new Transalp, and there wasn't much to complain about. Despite a range of settings, most riders felt that the ABS and traction control aren't very good for off-road riding, and predictably turned them off. The windscreen isn't adjustable, and one reviewer mentioned some wind buffeting. There is no quick shifter. The old-style rims meant tube tires only. However, all the reviewers pointed out that these issues come down to price. The Honda XL750 is shaping up to be the cheapest model in its class, so obviously some of the bling will be missing. The good stuff? The short-stroke engine was a real hit with everyone. It likes to rev, and it has a very strong top end with 91 horsepower, but it still has plenty of low-down grunt. Unlike early Transalp models, the suspension and brakes are working really well. Handling, all of the reviewers said the road handling was superb and could well be best in class. It's very light and flickable. The new Transalp 750 may not be as dirt-worthy as its competition, but it really stands out as an 80-20 motorcycle. 80% road riding and 20% off-road riding. North America and Australia have not seen the new Transalp yet, but we are looking forward to its arrival. Ever owned a Honda Transalp? Thinking of buying the new one? Please let us know in the comments below, and thank you for watching.